It is important that all employees have access to information and instruction. Health and safety information should be freely available to any employee within a company. This can be achieved by having safety information handbooks, a file, or documents that outline what the company's stand is on health and safety for employees. Although the OHS policy is clearly visible to all employees, there is other information that is necessary for employees not only to know, but also understand. You, as a health and safety rep, can help employees to understand such things as the hazards and risks, incidents and accidents, why they happened and how to prevent them, what their scope of work is or authority is under the OHS Act, company-specific health and safety related information, as well as general health and safety related information. Instruction is defined as detailed information about how something should be done or operated. Having information is one thing, but having the knowledge on how to take that information and apply it is another thing altogether. So as a health and safety rep, you might be called upon to answer questions such as how do they understand the application of knowledge? So, employers are responsible for this, and you might find this to be part of your duty sheet, helping employees to know and understand information that is provided through instructions such as method statements, safe working procedures, safe operating procedures, risk assessments which must include control measures, as well as specific direction through leadership and training. Perhaps you have these documents available to you in your company. As a health and safety representative, do you know what they say? Do you understand why they are there? And do you know how to apply this knowledge to your working day? There is no doubt that training is very important. When any person is appointed into a health and safety related position, they will need to be trained on how to carry out their duties and functions. Much like you are currently doing this course for a health and safety representative, employees need to be trained with information and instruction. They need to know how to carry out their scope of authority to best serve the health and safety goals and targets of the company. These are some courses that you might be able to assist employees to achieve. Legal liabilities, which was part 2 of the prime course. Supervisory training, the course that you are doing now, health and safety representative training. Perhaps other training like first aid, firefighting, emergency coordination, or incident investigation. And very importantly, HIRA, hazard identification and risk assessment. To ensure that a company is continually performing their duties to keep employees and others safe and working in accordance with its standard safe operating procedures, it is necessary to perform 2 types of audits. As a health and safety representative, you may be called upon to perform an internal audit or to join an external audit. When it comes to internal audits, it is beneficial for immediate baseline overview. An external audit is beneficial for a holistic, comprehensive overview. Internal auditing is beneficial as it allows you to see where you stand currently and what your compliance structure is achieving. The downside of an internal audit is that you tend to be biased toward your own system and think that all is in order since you are the one managing it. External audits give you an objective and comprehensive overview of your actual system and allows you to see it from a new perspective. The downside of an external audit is the costs associated with auditors. As a health and safety representative, your goal is to work toward continual compliance. This can only be achieved if management and appointed persons such as yourself are working together to create a living, breathing safety management system. This means that open lines of communication is vital, as is input from upper management. Failure to have this will result in the failure of the entire system over time. This is how you can achieve continual compliance. Plan, do, check, act. Determine and assess risks and opportunities. Establish health and safety objectives and processes necessary to deliver results in accordance with your organization's health and safety policy. Then do it. Implement the processes as planned. Continually check, monitor, and measure activities and processes with regards to the health and safety policy and objectives, and report on these results. Then take action. You need to continually improve the OHS performance and the intended outcome. Management commitment to occupational health and safety is a must. Experience in health and safety management has shown that those facilities where senior managers are visibly committed to staff health and safety have lower rates of work-related injury and illness. Leadership and commitment from senior management must be visible. This requires all managers, including owners and senior managers, to allocate resources, responsibility, authority, and accountability, plan and follow through on decisions, assess performance and implement continuous improvement, regularly review health and safety, integrate health and safety into all decision-making, consult with employees, develop written policies and procedures, establish, maintain, and review systems for injury management. As a health and safety representative, we encourage you to constantly encourage your OHS commitment onto your employer and ensure that upper management are visibly committed to health and safety. Since senior managers are ultimately responsible under the law for occupational health and safety performance, ideally, this would also include hands-on involvement from board members or organization owners in the establishment of policies and systems and in the investigation of serious incidents. Occupational health and safety must also be considered by senior management in terms of constructing better environments for staff. To design better environments, you need to consider health and safety. This is prior to designing new facilities or redesigning current facilities, when making decisions to purchase new equipment, or when restructuring your staff arrangements. As a health and safety representative, when these issues come up, ensure that health and safety is top priority. Managers and supervisors within your company also have responsibilities on behalf of their employer, but must also comply with their requirements as employees. It is their responsibility to act as role models, ensure that employees have the information, instruction, training, and supervision that they need to work safely. They must consult with employees as well as you as a health and safety representative on proposed changes. They must try to identify, assess, and control hazards, as well as maintain a safe working environment. Since you form part of the overall health and safety team, everyone has a responsibility toward health and safety. That is because safety is everyone's responsibility. As a health and safety representative, your duties may include reviewing the effectiveness of health and safety measures, identifying potential hazards, as well as potential major incidents at the workplace. You may be called upon to examine the causes of incidents at the workplace, or investigate complaints by any employee relating to that employee's health or safety at work. You can also participate in internal health and safety audits. All employees have a right to health and safety. If any employee has concerns about health and safety, they should talk to their supervisor or health and safety representative or similar person if these are not available. The person you speak to should then discuss the matter with the employer, who is responsible for taking action. Together, you should agree on ways to resolve the problem. If there is a health and safety committee at your workplace, they may also be able to help. In the meantime, if you are in immediate danger, you should be given alternative work. You should not be put at risk. If you raise a health and safety concern at a workplace, you should be treated fairly and your concern should be investigated. If an issue remains unresolved, it may be that an inspector could be asked to provide assistance. Please note that as a health and safety representative, you must uphold the rights of all employees.